Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in episode 2 of our Toronto Mounties franchise. First regular season game. We are at home against the Los Angeles Chargers. It was actually the same home game, same exact matchup from our Toronto Huskies franchise from season 1. And I'll also have that link to the video if you guys want to check that out. And last episode, we relocated the New York Jets again into Toronto again to have another Toronto franchise on our relocation franchise series list. So, Toronto Mounties are one of them. I'm not going to do the Thunderbirds. So, without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff.
Today, from Toronto, Canada, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Tarik Cohen and the Toronto Mounties versus Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
Okay, now it is kickoff time here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And the difference between the Huskies and the Mounties stadiums is that the Mounties, it's outdoor. The Huskies, it's indoor. So now the LA Chargers are ready to return a kickoff, and they do get stopped at the 27-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10. Joe Reed is down and hurt on the kickoffs there. So now we're going to blitz on defense for the first time this season. So 1st and 10 from the 27 here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. They throw the foot. Justin Herbert throws the football to Hunter Henry, and that will be completed. It's now a 2nd and 5 here for the Los Angeles Chargers. So they're going to throw the football again. They do make a first down, so that will be their first down of this game. So now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 49 here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I've decided to name this stadium Vince Carter Stadium. I know Vince Carter never played professional football, but the reason why I named it Vince Carter Stadium is that he was a really good basketball player for the Toronto Raptors, and he retired towards the end of last season because he last played for the Hawks of Atlanta, and they did not make the playoffs nor the bubble. So he played the longest. He was the first player in NBA history to play 4 decades, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and very little of 2020. So that's why I named it Vince Carter Stadium. So this is now going to be a 2nd and 2 now from the 28-yard line here in Vince Carter Stadium. They throw the football. That will be his first incomplete pass of the season. 3rd and 2 now here for LA. They have possession of the football. So what are they going to do? Specifically, they're just going to run the ball with Austin Eckler. Does he get the first down? No, he does not. He doesn't even lose nor gain any yards on that play. So now they're going to have to kick a field goal. If they do make this, it will be 3-0 Chargers. If they don't make it, it will be Toronto Mounties possession. They kick this away. It's good. The Chargers lead at 3-0 here at Vince Carter Field in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So we'll see you guys at kickoff. All right, now it is kickoff time here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And Tarik Cohen, the former Chicago Bears running back, he's ready to return the kickoff here for the Toronto Mounties. He breaks tackles along the way, but the question is, will he return this kickoff all the way to the end zone for a touchdown? The answer is a yes, sirree. It is a touchdown. And this is the first touchdown in Toronto Mounties franchise history as he returns it for 104 yards. That is a TD for the Mounties. And this will be a 7-3 lead here for the Toronto Mounties in at Vince Carter Stadium in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So we'll see you guys in the second quarter. We're going to take a break. All right, now this is the end of the first quarter here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, as the Mounties lead it 3-7, 7-3 at Vince Carter Stadium in Toronto. So now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line here in Toronto. They throw the football. It is a completed pass. Mike Williams caught that football, so now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. I really like the Canadian names they give you for the relocation. I mean, I wish there was, I wish Vancouver was really an option for the Madden NFL relocation cities, but it's not. So hopefully in the next few Madden games, they could possibly have Vancouver at that spot. And this is now going to be 3rd and 9 here for the Los Angeles Chargers as they are on offense. They're ready to throw the football. And will they make the first down? No, he will not. But Patrick Peterson, he's going to return an incredible pick six. He is going to return this all the way, and he is going to get it into the end zone. That is going to be a touchdown here for the Mounties. First defensive touchdown in Toronto Mounties history, 72 yards there by Patrick Peterson. So they take this to the house. So now Justin Herbert throws an INT. So he read the quarterback there, and he knew to catch that ball and run straight to the end zone to score a touchdown. And it's now going to be 14. Well, we're going to do a 2-point conversion this time. Hopefully this will work. And we got Adrian Peterson, the former Minnesota Vikings running back. So we're going to hand the football off to him. He gets this in, so it's now 15-3. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. Or maybe, possibly when we're on offense, when we're back on offense. All right, now 4th and 1. We're ready to return the punt here for the Toronto Mounties, and Tarik Cohen, who returned that incredible kickoff return for a touchdown, and he is going to get stopped down around the 6-yard line. So now we're going to have to do a passing play with our star quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl 54 MVP with the Kansas City Chiefs. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 6-yard line. So Mahomes, I'm thinking we're just going to run the football for this passing play. I know it's a passing play, but I just like to run the field. So now Mahomes, he's going to break tackles, and he will get stopped at the 42. So he runs 52 yards. So if he keeps up this good, these good plays, these good running plays, he'll likely have a 100-yard rushing day despite being a quarterback. So now Mahomes, he's ready to throw this to T.Y. Hilton, the former Indianapolis Colts wide receiver. 1 for 1, 20 yards there. And we are down at the 22-yard line. So now this will be a 1st and 10 now. Mahomes, he's ready to throw the football here for the Mounties. And he passes it to T.Y. Hilton. And T.Y. Hilton catches the first passing touchdown in Toronto Mounties franchise history. And it's now going to be 21-3. And Mahomes gets his first career touchdown in a Mounties uniform. And we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line here in Vince Carter Stadium. As now he throws the football to Hunter Henry, and they take that timeout. So now we're going to blitz on defense. 2nd and 6 now from the 35, 54 seconds to go in the first half. Toronto leading us 23-3 here at Vince Carter Stadium. So now he's going to throw the football. He does get pressured. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So now this will be a 3rd and 6 now here for Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. So now he's going to throw the football. And the question is, does he throw it deep enough to get a reception? No. But Tarik Cohen is our return man for the Toronto Mounties. So now the LA Chargers punt this away, and Tarik Cohen is ready to return here for the Toronto Mounties. He breaks one tackle and he does get stopped at the 37. So Mahomes steps onto the field as well. So now we're going to use the I form. We're going to do a run play with with Le'Veon Bell, who is also on our Toronto Huskies franchise. And now Le'Veon Bell, the former Pittsburgh Steelers running back, does get stopped at the 39. We'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now this is the beginning of the second half here in Vince Carter Stadium in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And now Tarik Cohen is ready to return to kickoff here for the Mounties. And he is going to get stopped at the 30-yard line. So this will be a 1st and 10. And now we're going to use Tarik Cohen, who returned that incredible kickoff return, by the way. So now this is now a 1st and 10. Mahomes, he's going to run the football with Tarik Cohen. And he uses a juke move there. And he does get a 1st down. And he does get stopped at the 42. So one rush, 28 yards there. And we're at the 42. So now we're going to use a pass play on 1st and 10. Even though I'm just going to run it with Mahomes either way. Hopefully I don't get sacked. So now I'm just going to run the football field with Mahomes. He breaks a tackle and he will get stopped at the 17 there. So this will be a 1st and 10, 26-yard rush. So this is his second rush of the game that he actually gained more than 20 yards. So that's really impressive. So now Mahomes gets stopped at the 8-yard line. 3 rushes, 87 yards. And now I'm just going to do a simple pass play on 2nd and 1 now from the 8. So now I'm going to throw this to Kenny Stills. It will be his first incomplete pass in a Toronto Mounties uniform. So for 3rd and 1 now from the 8. And now Mahomes, he's ready to throw. Passes it to Kenny Stills, and he will get a touchdown for the Mounties, and this will be his first receiving touchdown of the season, and it's now going to be 30-3 here at Vince Carter Stadium in Toronto. All right, now CJ Mosley gets an INT, first INT of the season for CJ Mosley, and we are back on offense. So now I'm going to do a pass play on 1st down and 10, 2 turnovers for the LA Chargers. So now Patrick Mahomes, he's ready to throw the football. He's going to pass it to Gronk. And he does get that reception. He gets down at the 9, so 5 for 6, 76 yards. And this will be a 1st and goal. Now we're going to do a pass play. 1:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. So now Mahomes going to throw this to Gronk. And he gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. And that will be his first receiving touchdown of the game and on the season. So now this will be 37-3. We'll see you on defense. All right, now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line here in Vince Carter Stadium. Austin Eckler runs the ball. He only gained about 3 yards there on that play. So now this will be a 2nd and 7 now. 37-3 lead here for the Mounties. And we get an INT there. Jimmy Smith, the former Baltimore Ravens player, he gets an INT. Returns it into the end zone, and that is going to be a 31-yard return. He's also in our Mexico City, Toronto Huskies, London Bulldogs. I think he's also in our Sacramento and Orlando franchises, if I'm not mistaken. So he read the receiver there. It was supposed to be meant for Keenan Allen to get that reception. He returns it all the way and gets a touchdown. We're going to take a break here, and we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. Okay, now Thomas Davis Sr. gets a fumble recovery, and I think this is LA's 4th or 5th turnover in this game. I don't know, but it is a turnover, so now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Patrick Mahomes throws the football to Ryan Potenza, and the rookie gets this into the end zone from Wisconsin, gets his first career touchdown reception. And this is now going to be a 52-3 lead here for the Mounties. We'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. All right, now this is going to be 2nd and 10. Beginning of the 4th quarter, by the way, 52-3. So we're definitely going to win this game. So we're going to now be 1-0 on the year as he throws the football. And somebody for the Chargers is down and hurt on 3rd and 10. So now this will be 3rd and 10 here for the Chargers as they have possession of the football. So now they're going to throw it to the wide receiver. This will be a 4th and 4 from the 20. So 11 out of 24 for Justin Herbert. 3 INTs. So he did not get any touchdowns in today's episode. And he kicks it. It's good. So it's now 52-6 here in Toronto. So we'll see you guys at kickoff. All right, now it's kickoff time here in Toronto. And now Tarik Cohen, he's ready to return the football for the Mounties. And he breaks one tackle. And the question is, will he return this all the way for a second time? The answer is yes. There he gets that touchdown. And now this will be his second return kickoff this season. And it's now going to be 59-6 here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We're going to take a break. We'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, now we're on offense. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line here in Toronto. Now, he's going to throw the football. We got Cam Newton this time, and he throws the football, gets this into the end zone, second receiving touchdown of the game, and this is now going to be 66-6 here in Vince Carter Stadium in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We'll see you guys when we're back on offense. We're going to take another break. Anyways, we win our first regular season game as the Toronto Mounties by the final score of 66-6 at Vince Carter Stadium. So we did really well in this game. I'd have to say we improved a bit. I call this the greatest show on turf. So many interceptions, so many touchdowns, so many kickoff returns for touchdowns. And we'll see you at statistics. All right, now Justin Herbert, 29.4, 15 out of 32, 210 yards and 3 INTs on the day. Patrick Mahomes, 158.3 passer rating, 7 for 8, 106 yards and 4 touchdowns on the day. Receiving-wise, let's take a look. For Toronto, Ryan Potenza, 1 touchdown on the day. Gronk had 2 touchdowns on the day. Kenny Stills and T.Y. Hilton both had 1 touchdown on the day. And defensively, Marcus May had 2 sacks, Carlos Dunlap had 1, Jimmy Smith, CJ Mosley, and Patrick Peterson all had INTs. But Smith and Peterson both returned it for touchdowns. So let's check out the kick return here. Tarik Cohen, 3 returns, 234 yards, and 2 touchdowns with the longest of 104. And that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content. And have a great Friday afternoon, everybody. We'll see you guys in the next episode.